Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in to History Downrange. If you've never watched 9-Hole Review's Practical Accuracy series, I highly recommend you go and watch the entire series. It's a great channel. Henry and Josh offer terrific insight on a ton of weapon systems from antique to modern, and I thought this video would be a fun little tribute to the series that I love. Now on this channel, we pretty much exclusively shoot older military firearms, but every once in a while I do like to break out something a little more modern at the range. Now 9-Hole usually tests high-quality military rifles like the FN Scar or the Swiss SG-551, and I could shoot something like this Zastava M90, but we're doing something a little different today. This is the Poverty Pony. It's a typical Palmetto State Armory lower, bought on sale of course, a Bear Creek Arsenal side-charging upper with the cheapest handguard we could find of unknown origin and material. It does have a rather nice stern defense 2-stage trigger. The optic is a Sightmark Wolfhound 3X Prism, the poor man's ACOG. I think it cost a little over $100 at the time. It's been discontinued for a while now. We're going to be shooting Lake City XM193. I think this rifle is a good representation of the budget builds you see all the time at the range. You know, if you look down this rifle, that barrel is definitely crooked. Wow. The Sightmark optic actually has a pretty decent BDC. And just to spice things up, rather than shooting the course of fire myself, I asked my 67-year-old dad to take a crack at it. The weather on this range day was about 65 degrees with a crosswind of 15 miles an hour and gusts up to 25 miles an hour. Now the real practical accuracy course is 2 hits at reduced IPSC targets at 50-yard intervals from 150 to 500. With a 40-round limit to pass the course. Now, none of the ranges we shoot at here have that target set up, so we opted to do a sort of abbreviated version. 2 hits on a 9-inch plate at 200 yards, 2 hits on a 12-inch diamond at 400 yards, and 1 hit each on a reduced IPSC target at 500 and 600 yards, all with a 20-round limit. Let's get to the range, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. One more hit. Hit. So now the 400, number 1. Okay, just off the left edge, good elevation. Didn't quite see it. Hit. One more hit. Just off the upper left corner. Hit. Good center punch. Okay, 500. I think that was just off the left edge. Are you holding elevation at the center? I would bring it up a little bit. Didn't quite see it. Send another one. Hit. Didn't see it. Okay, that was off the left edge, so a little more right. I think that was a hit. Well, that actually went pretty well. We did have one failure to fire from that Lake City XM193, but the rifle and the shooter performed very well, especially out at 600 yards in the wind, shooting plain old 55 grain ball. I hope this gives some of you the confidence to go out and stretch the legs in your budget builds, and thanks again for tuning into History Downrange.